Okay, we're gonna start this here because I've been kind of struggling and I can't beat this. So it's been like a week or two, like probably like a week and a half. Uh, oh, dude, I'm applying. Okay, I tomorrow or I don't know, it might be. It's sometime this week. I'm gonna do an interview to become a tutor at my school. It's gonna be so cool. So I'm gonna get a job at school. I'm actually pretty excited because one, I get to tutor, and two, I get to get paid to be at school, which is I don't know, it sounds pretty nice right now. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I've been making changes. Is I think of my last video I was saying I wasn't depressed anymore, which I'm not. I'm not very depressed anymore, and that's because I don't know, I'm just not really like I don't think it's faster. I think it's this way. So I've been making a lot of changes, you see, and been feeling a lot better. Just in general, you know. And so, okay, tutoring. Okay, so I applied for this tutoring thing. I applied for it on like Wednesday or Thursday. It messaged me today on Monday, and I was like, oh my god, like on fucking because I went to the place and I was like, I want to be a tutor, and then they were like, apply online. Just every time you do a job, you're like, you go there and they're like, apply online. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll apply online. So I did that, and I was expecting them to like do it like pretty quickly, but I don't know, I guess they were taking their time on it because they really did it. They really didn't. They took on Monday, which I don't know. It's probably just them doing due diligence, but whatever. I got it. That's all that matters. All that matters is that I got it. I got an interview, and I am not really worried about the interview. Like, I don't know. They desperately need a organic chemistry tutor, so like as long as I'm not like terrible, it'll be fine. Which I'm pretty good at interviews. I'm not like Mr. Interview or anything, but I don't know. Like I'm pretty good at them. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at them. Like I don't know. You just go and you're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's a good thing I did. If the interview was like, just they like sit there, they stare at you, and they want you to talk the whole time, I would be having a hard time. But no, so and okay, so I don't know. I'm not super weird. Like I don't know. I'm gonna do fine in the interview. Like it's really not what I'm worried about at all. So, but I really hope I get it though. I really hope I get it. I'm excited to do this. And I don't know. I just like tutoring. You know, I like tutoring. And my PLT has been really frustrating because I don't have enough time. Like, this week, this week, my one of my classes is like way farther ahead than the other one, and I was just like, they were so far ahead this week that I wasn't even, or last week, I wasn't even able to, like, I had to like scramble the spot because I wasn't ready for them to be that far. Like I was like, holy shit, you're this far, and like their test is this week, so like I'm not even gonna get to see them before their test. So it's like what the fuck? Like fuck this teacher, bro. Fuck this teacher for making it's a hard class and she's just zooming through it. And she's not even like, I don't even know what she wants them to do, because it doesn't seem like she really cares that they like know. Like it feels like she just wants them to memorize everything and just like just get by like that, which is like, I don't know. I don't really agree with that. Whatever. Not my fucking. I'm not a professor with a PhD. It's not my class, so you know what she wants, I guess. But like, I don't know. I just have a feeling that she doesn't really want to be teaching organic chemistry. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I hope my students do bad. Dude, in her tests, I think I've already talked about this, but her tests are so hard. So, like, I feel bad that she's like skipping ahead. She's skipping ahead and like going super fast and not really like spending a lot of time on these subjects, and then she's also giving them like a really fucking hard test. Like pick a lane, buddy. Pick a fucking lane, dude. Either make your test easy and skip through everything, or fucking take more time on shit. Like I don't know. She's like compared to all the other classes, she's so much farther ahead than them. So it's just like, I don't know, whatever. But yeah. So like my students can come and they can like get some tutoring from me, some extra tutoring from them, which is nice. That's probably what they need. So like I don't know, man. I'm really excited to do this. I just like organic. I like organic, man. I miss it in my other classes. I miss it. I got a 90 on my biochem test, which was fucking sick, dude. Let's fucking go. I got a 90 on that bitch, and that was especially awesome because like I just wasn't like, you know, I wasn't paying attention at all in the class. So like to get a 90 on that is just huge. And I don't know, it felt good. It felt good to get a 90. Anyways, but yeah, oh yeah, I spent like the whole weekend preparing for it too. Like, dude, oh my god. So I made that video saying I was feeling better, and then I was able to sit down and do that test for 4 hours straight. I feel like I made a video about this. I think I talked about this last time. Yeah. So I did all that studying and it paid off. I got a 90. Hell yeah. What else happened this week? I don't know, man. Remember, to live is to suffer, by the way. Just a little one for you. To thrive is to suffer. Today I've been working on my British accent. Oh, I wanted to do this in my British accent. Okay. I'm gonna start on the new course. I'm gonna start doing a British accent. I'm gonna test it out. Because I actually think it's not bad, even though I watched a 15-minute YouTube video about how to do it. So, but I don't think it's that bad. So, here's where we start. We're gonna start on this rock and climb up. So, this week, I need to think, because I just don't know what I did this week. I think oh, shit. Oh shit. Well, I need to work on my exclamations as a British person because they're not. I don't have a lot of experience. I don't have a lot of experience doing my exclamations, so I need to work on those. It already feels way shittier than when I was doing it earlier, and maybe that's because I'm talking like it all the time. But the thing about having a British accent is that first off, you don't say a, you say ah. You say ah. So my car. And then that leads into our second one of having a British accent, where you don't say your r's all the time. I don't remember the exact rule, but you say your r's sometimes, like car. You don't say car, you say car. And there's like third. You know, I watched a video and they were talking about third. And he was like, he was like, see, American says it like third, and a British person says it like third. And like there was literally no difference. Literally no difference. So I don't know about the whole third thing. Someone could explain that to me because I watched multiple videos and they talked about third and it sounded the exact same every time. So I don't know. I am not sure about third, but I'm sure somebody can illuminate it for me. Another thing is that you always say your T's. It's not butter, it's butter, or better, it's better. It's not better, it's better. So you have to say these things, and these things, you always enunciate your T's. You really want to, on your television, or your T's. I don't know what I was going to say, so I'm going to move on from this. But oh, I really want a girlfriend. I really want a girlfriend. And I don't know, well, I do know, but, like, I don't know. I just, oh, let's talk about the lion's mane first. I've been taking lion's mane, and it's really been helping me. I think I talked about it in my last video, but I'm not really sure. So, the lion's mane is really great. I love lion's mane. I love lion's mane. I must say, it is incredible to have some lion's mane. The thing about the lion's mane is that it tastes awful. And I put it in a tea. I put it in a tea, but it tastes absolutely awful. And I don't know. Oh, that's so bad. It's so bad. I put it in a tea and I drink it, and it's just very, just very icky. It's not like terribly bitter, but it is very icky, and I do not like that. I do not like how icky it is. So I don't know. I'm just talking to talk because I want to work on my British accent and I want to fill time. But I do have to say that I've been wanting a girlfriend, and I've been wanting one for a while now. It's not like some new thing, but it's not like, I don't know, I'm not getting very far. I've been on Hinge again. I've been on Hinge. I do not like Hinge, but there's a lot of women on Hinge right now. I guess it's cuffing season, as the youngins would say, and there's a lot of girls looking for boyfriends on Hinge, but I actually have gotten a match, and she asked me to tutor her in math, and I was like, oh, I can do that. So I asked her to, we basically said yes, we'll tutor, and then I asked her to give me a date and time to tutor, and she has to message me back. I think she's not going to message me back because this is what happens every time on these dating apps. But maybe I'm wrong. I kind of hope I am. She's not the most beautiful woman. Actually, she is very pretty. That's actually her. She's a little bit overweight. That's what I would say. She's a little bit overweight. Not a lot of it, just a little bit. Just a little teeny bit overweight, which I'm fine with. I'm not like crazy. I don't really care that much. Like, she has a cute face, and that's kind of. I can work with that, you know? I can work with that. But, she wants me to tutor in math, and I'm willing to do that. As long as, I don't know. As long as what? I don't know. I'll just tutor in math. I'm not really sure what I'm going to say. But, I hope it happens, but I do think she's just going to ghost me, and nothing will come of this. That's just how dating apps work, really. And I just wouldn't be surprised if that's what happened. I'm sure a lot of men know this, where they're like, oh, well, they think this, but they, you know, like, honestly, whatever. Like, she can ghost me, and that's fine. It's her prerogative, I would say. If she wants to ghost me, she could do it. It's not like I'm Prince Charming or anything. But, you know, it would be nice. It would be nice. I'd like to go on a date, to be honest. I'd just like to go on a date. The problem with my Hinge is that I have just the worst pictures of myself ever. And every time I try to take pictures, they just come out bad. I need other people to take the pictures for me. And I have pictures from other people, but they all suck. That's the thing. They all fucking suck. They all suck. Oh. Wow. That's just not good. They all suck though, so I just I'm not a really big fan of this. I'm not a really big fan of, all these pictures, but I just have to work with them. I'm working with what I've got. I wish I had better pictures. Maybe I am just ugly, because every picture of me, I just don't look that good. I have some pictures where I look really good, but not in the majority of them, or maybe half of them I look really good. I'm not really sure, but I don't have enough really good pictures of me. And the thing is, like, I can look really good, but I also need to be, like, doing something interesting in the picture, you know? Like, having something on there that makes a woman go like, oh, this is a cool guy, you know? But I don't really have anything like that. I wish I had cooler pictures, but, you know, what can you do? I just want to find love. Oh, I watched the Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey this last Tuesday, and I really liked it. the sets in the story was really good. I really liked the message of the movie too. Now, the chemistry between Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie, it could have been better for a romance. You know, it could have been better. You know, normally you want your romance characters to have a really good chemistry, but they did not in this movie. But I think it was fine. I think it was fine. I liked the movie. I thought they had a cool romance going. I thought it had a cool concept. Why can you not grip this dress, sir? Just grip it. Grip it, sir. Grip the dress. Oh my god, not again. You're kidding me. I really just did that twice. I can't believe it. Oh great heavens. Oh great heavens. I can't do it like him with his great heavens, but whatever. So yeah. But then I read the reviews on this movie after I write my review, and I'm like, wow, people fucking hated this movie. And I just couldn't really figure it out. You know, I think some of these people who watch this movie are sad, and they don't understand love like I do, you know, because I'm just a love expert, me without a girlfriend. I don't know, like, just a lot of I thought it was a very, like, real movie, kind of, where, like, it was a little bit awkward between the actors in the beginning, but they just met each other, you know, in the movie. Like, when's the first time you went on a date? I think they wanted them to, like, hit it off instantly and have this great romance or whatever, where they're like, oh, you're my soulmate, and we're four here together. That was not the point of the movie, at all, actually. The point of the movie was that you should be content. You should find someone that you can be content with, and then live and enjoy the happy moments that come from that. Not to find some perfect happy reality where you're always happy and it's the perfect person ever. You know, that was the point of the movie, and it felt like everybody in the reviews was that's what they wanted. They wanted to be some perfect happy ever after ending where the actors love each other and they were the greatest lover at the start. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I just feel like these people didn't get the movie like I did. And maybe that's okay. But I don't, it pissed me off reading these reviews because it's like the movie went over their head or something. I'm not sure. It's not like a crazy hard movie to understand. It was very cute though. I really liked the movie. I really liked this movie. I think it could be better. The chemistry between Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell towards the end of the movie was not as good as it could have been. But the emotional moments in the movie were very good. They had a lot of individual emotional moments between these two characters where Margot Robbie's mother, she died, and Margot Robbie she wasn't there when she died, and she felt really bad about this. She felt horrible. And Colin Farrell, he always felt that his parents would always call him special, and he always felt that he wasn't special, and he had no idea why, that they insisted that he was so special. Well, it turned out he was going to die as a baby, and that his parents were really broken up about it. They really thought that their child was going to die. So that's why they always called him special, and I thought that was nice. You know, there doesn't need to be some I don't know, like, it's just, I thought it was nice. Like, at the beginning of the movie, he was like, I would never. I would go back to myself, and I'd tell myself, I'm not special. You're not that special, Colin. You know? But then he realized why, because his parents never told him. His parents never told him that this happened. They lived their whole lives without telling him. And then when he found out, he had his eyes open to why, and he had a great understanding. I don't know. It's not the most important part of the movie at all, to be honest. But I thought it was nice. And there was these scenes. There was a scene with a musical. The premise of the movie is that they go back in time, or they go back through their memories. They step through a door, and it's one of their memories, and they both live through it again. And it was very cool. I like that. They got to learn about each other through their own memories. It was very cool. One of the memories was Colin Farrell was in a musical as a boy. He was in a musical, and he asked out a girl, and the girl said no to him, and it really broke him up. And in the musical, he asked this girl out during the musical in front of everyone, and she said no. And he was like, "Oh, you're going to break up with him. He's going to leave you in 3 months, and he's going to cheat on Sari May over there." And but in the musical, she didn't even give a shit. She was just like, whatever. I'm still not gonna date you, which, you know, fair enough. I think that's fair. That's kind of weird to say. Like, how do you know that? But so she left. She was supposed to sing a duet, but then his girl that he brought with him from the memories, Margot Robbie, she started singing the duet with him on the musical, and it was very sweet. I really liked that. I don't know. It was just a lot of I thought it was a great romance. I thought it was great, really. I gave it a 4 out of 5, because it didn't have perfect stars, but like it was great. It was a great. Oh, I'm no longer British. I need to get my British back. Oh, I'm back to being British. Thank God. So I really like that movie, but all the reviews were like, what did they even have in common? They like burgers, and in the movie, neither of them liked burgers. It was, oh my God, they start out, they have this magic GPS that takes them to the doors, and the first thing the magic GPS does is it takes them to the same McDonald's so that they meet each other again, and they're like, oh my God, I know you, because they met at a wedding before, and then the magic GPS took them somewhere, and they're like, oh my God, I know you, and then they were like, then the magic GPS took them there, and they both met each other, and like, wow. This is incredible. Boy, I do not like this. I remember just being able to do this super easy last time, but that's not going to happen this time, apparently. I think, I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it. How it could be. It got a 37% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is just appalling. This movie did not deserve a 37%. Like, I don't know. Are these people heartless? They were like, this movie's millennial bait or something in the comments, and I was like, you're just sad. You know, I don't know. I don't think these people. I guess they wanted their romance to be like some magical fantasy where everybody loves each other, like all lovey-dovey, and that everything would work out or whatever, and that they're the perfect match for each other or whatever. And I don't know. I think it's just stupid. It pisses me off that that's how the movie was, and I wish it could have been. I just wish I don't know. I don't care about whatever. I enjoyed the movie, and that's really all that matters. But I wish other people were I don't know. Who cares? Really, who cares? It just made me mad that these people gave the movie such a bad review when I thought it was a very wonderful movie, and the visuals of the movie were also very good. It had a lot of colors. The colors had a lot of meaning, and the meaning was I don't know, the colors kept reappearing and they would have meaning, and they were trying to tell you something with the colors. I'm not like 100% on it, but it was nice. You could tell that they were doing something with the colors, and it made me, I liked it. I liked that part of the movie. I thought a lot of thought went into this movie, and I just think it's sad that a lot of people didn't enjoy it, because it really was a great movie. And I just I don't know. But I really like that. After that, I watched La La Land, because I was like, I need to watch La La Land, because La La Land, La La Land, and because I was like, oh, I really like this movie, maybe I'll like La La Land. And I'm gonna be honest, I gave it a higher review on my letterbox, but I liked The Big Beautiful Bold Journey. I think I liked them the same, to be honest. I don't think I liked one of them more than the other. I think I liked them the same. La La Land was really good. The end where they both. The ending was very nice, where they both or not very nice. It was very sad. It was a very sad ending. The ending was very sad, and I wish it made me sad in a way I was not expecting. My friend told me it was sad when I told him I was going to watch the movie, and I was like, okay, maybe some relationship problems happened. But no, it was a much more sadder thing, where it was like a what could have been. And I was like, damn. It made me realize when I watched the movie that there's a lot of messages about dreams in the movie, and about following your dream, and if you should or shouldn't. And I realized towards the end of the movie that what even is my dream? I don't really have one. You know, like, I'm doing all this financial stuff so that I can be financially stable. And then I thought, like, so I can do what exactly? What exactly am I gonna do once I'm financially stable? If I get to retire early, then what? What would I do after that? You know? And I'm just starting to think, like, I don't know. Like, the only real goal I have in my life is to get married to someone that I really, really love. And that's kind of it. I don't really have any other bigger goals than that. And maybe that's fine. I think it's fine. Really, honestly. Like, that's what I want. Really, like, that's what I want. So, what's wrong with that? But maybe I should have some kind of bigger goal of wanting to restore something or doing something like that. Maybe that's why that I struggle to get a girlfriend. I don't know. I'm not really struggling, I'd say. I'm in a bit of in a period where I'm just not getting one. But I don't know. Like, maybe I need some kind of goal to make me more interesting or something like that. I'm not really sure because I just don't know. Like, what do I want? I don't really know what I want at all from my life. And it's like, I'm not really that worried about it because I'll figure it out eventually, I hope. Maybe I'll have kids and that will be enough for me. Or that will be the greatest thing I ever do is when I have kids. A lot of people say that, and honestly, I believe them. I think it is something magical about having children. But obviously I can't understand that because I don't have kids. But I truly do believe them when they say that. And I really just, I don't know what to expect from my future. Sometimes I doubt my own dream. I guess my dream is to move somewhere else and to live somewhere else and to have a life outside of America. And I guess that really is my dream, but sometimes I have doubts about that. I'm like, am I really going to do that? It sounds like a lot of work, and it sounds like, what if it doesn't pan out or something? I don't know, but I don't know. When I think about it, or what if I go there and everybody hates me? You know, they think I'm just some stupid American, or I can't get a grip with the culture, and I don't know. I worry about that, but at the end of the day, I also just think, like, fuck it. Who cares? Who really cares? And sometimes I think, like, oh, fuck. I'm gonna be in America for so much longer than I'd like, and I need to pick a lane here. I don't know. I think I'm going to get a PhD in organic chemistry, but after that, I guess I can do whatever I want after that, but where am I going to do that? Am I going to do that in the US? Because the thing is, in the US, they'll pay you to do it, and I don't know. That sounds pretty nice, like a nice deal to me. Instead of me paying them, they pay me. Sign me up. But I don't know if I can't get one of those abroad, then I guess I'll have to stay in the U.S. And I'm not really excited for that. I hope that the changes that I want to happen in the U.S. That's something I really would like, because the thing about the U.S. is that you can never escape it. Its influence is all over the world. Unless you live in Soviet Russia, you're not going to get away from the US entirely. So but I really don't care that much about it. I just want to change the scenery. I want to live somewhere that I think is nice. That I think that gives me what I want out of life. That sounds weird. Just a place that's I don't know, that I can walk to work. I can take a tram. I don't need a car. It has better. It's just, I want the people around me to have better lives. Like, not necessarily my life needs to be good, but I'd like there to just be, like, you know, less homeless people and people who are living paycheck to paycheck. You know, I'd like that. I'd like to feel stable, or I'd like to feel, what's the word? Just in a better society, in a society where people like each other. There's not so much turmoil. And, you know, honestly, all the turmoil, it's online. It really, I don't meet anyone in person who's like, hateful or politically, politically charged or whatever. Like even on the No Kings protest day, where there was a protest in downtown in my city, it was fine. Like there really wasn't that it wasn't that bad. People were civil. And TV will make you think that like, oh my god, these people are animals or something. But in reality, they just are like that things are worse than they are. It always like they always want you to think that things are worse than they are, which I think is weird. I get it drives clicks or whatever, but in reality, like on your screen, if you just go outside, it's not that bad. Everything is a lot better out there. But for some fucking reason, it's so much better on the screen at the same time. You don't want to leave the screen. The screen gives you something that you crave. I'm not really sure. Like obviously it gives you dopamine, but I don't know. Like I think being outside helps you in ways that are less direct, and it has more benefit, but it's not immediately evident what that benefit is exactly. You just have it, but you don't. It's easy to take for granted, I guess. But on the screen, it's kind of the same thing. After a while, you kind of just whatever. But the screen is right there. It's so easy. It's always there. You go outside, you have to like go do something out there. Compared to the screen where you just have it and you sit there. Like I think. I don't know. I want to live a life where I don't have any regrets, I guess, which is kind of like what everyone says or whatever. It's kind of generic to say that, but honestly, truly, I want to live a life where I don't look back at 50 years and I was like, wow, I could have done this with my life, but instead all I have is this, or not even that, but like, just like, wow, what if I, like, not knowing what I could have done if I actually really put my effort into it, like, I'd like to just know that what I have is what I got, and that I did my best to get there, I don't want to have the feeling of what could have been, of like, oh, well, maybe I could have worked a little bit harder, or what if I actually cared and tried and did all this stuff and did everything to my best. I don't want to have that thought of like, wow, I could have been so much more, because I've already had that thought with past girlfriends and like how I could still be with them. And I'm like, damn, why did I throw that away for no reason? Why did I just give it up for seemingly just for the sake of it? And I don't want to have those thoughts ever again. That's kind of my goal. But I don't really know what is going to give me those thoughts, in that I don't really know what I can do to not have those thoughts. What am I going to do that I will know that this is what I could have achieved, This is all that I could have achieved, I'm not sure about that. And I don't know. I don't really know what is going to give me that, but I'm sure I can find it. I don't really want that much from my life, to be honest. I just want to live a nice, comfortable life, and I don't want to have to worry about money. I don't really need a lot of money. I just don't want to have to worry about it, or have to feel like, I don't want to have to be like, oh, that guy has so much more money than me. Like, I wish I was him or whatever. That would be sad. I would hate to be like that. But really, it's just, I guess I just need to figure these things out. Like, there's no way for me to know right now, because there's just no fucking way for me to know. How am I supposed to know this? There's so much more of my life that I'm going to live, and I'm not really sure about it. Now, I am a little bit, worried. I'm thinking like, let me think. I just, sometimes I wonder if what I'm doing is what I want to do. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Wow, what a great quote that is. I really like that quote. I don't know. Sometimes I have doubts about what I'm doing, if I'm actually going to like it, but you know, I think I'll just get fucking used to it. I don't really need to like it that much, I just get used to it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video, and have a good one.